Fight and Talk back again, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Stevie Lee ahead of the fight that has just been announced now for the next Machine MMA show against Taz Makawa. We know it's a road to Cage Warriors, Stevie. Ian there has just announced the winner of that will likely now get that Cage Warriors contract. But I mean, it's been a busy year for you. We've got 3 belts sitting here already in front of us. How much would it mean to add that 4th year name?
Oh, honestly, mate, it'd mean the world. I train hard, train every day, mate. So it's good to get something out of it. And like you say, with this opportunity, I couldn't really miss it. You know, just turned 25 there, moving on to the pro scene now.
Exactly, mate. Perfect time to do it as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if we look there, you've just done a face-off. There's not a lot you can get from a face-off anyway the day before, let alone 6 weeks, 7 weeks out. But one thing that is certainly obvious there is going to be that height difference. For me, I think that's going to be the biggest height difference you've probably experienced in the cage.
Yeah, it definitely is, mate. Yeah, he's definitely a lot taller. But I don't mind that, though. I prefer taller people, to be honest. It's always worked well in my favour in the past, so... but yeah, I need to jump a couple of punches, eh?
How does training then change for that? Because, look, if we think of the last time... Certainly the last time I called one of your fights, it was against Mac Reader. It was meant to be Joseph Kenworthy originally. Very similar height, very similar stature to yourself. Whereas Makawa is much taller, much longer. Yeah. How will you then change your training going into this fight on Machine MMA at the end of November for that?
Yeah, well, like you say, he's a southpaw. Aye. He's long. So, long southpaws is what I'll be going for, preferably. But, so yeah, like you say, he's got longer limbs. So... sometimes easier target to hit, you know. But not give too much away. But yeah, long and southpaw, preferably.
I just had Josh Abraham in here just before you there. Josh is of the ilk of guys who were coming up, 8-9 years ago, and now are almost spearheading the way with the likes of Kendi, Mick Parkin, Sarchak, Phil DeFries. For you, as a youngish amateur coming through, about to join them pro ranks, what's that been like for you to now see the Hardwicks, Fisher, all of these guys now still really leading the charge for Northeast MMA? For you to be, I guess, of that ilk of a guy who's, correct us completely here if I'm wrong, but who's trained MMA. A lot of these guys come from boxing and went into MMA. Went from kickboxing, went into MMA. Whereas for you, I think I'm right in saying you've trained MMA. That's all you've ever known. But what's it like looking ahead? Like them guys who have set that standard for you? Yeah,
I think it's very inspirational, definitely. And it's always good to see local people doing well. To see that they can do it, it pushes you, doesn't it? It pushes you and makes you think, well, if they can do it, then I can definitely do it. So, yeah, mate, it's really good having the locals, like you say, coming up through the ranks, and yeah, very inspirational, mate.
I know every fight, obviously, you go in there to win, but with that dangling above you now of the potential of a Cage Warriors professional contract, this will be at lightweight. I imagine, like many amateurs, if you do then move up, you'll drop to that featherweight division. You look at that featherweight division now. How much added incentive is that for you to get your hand raised come that fight with Taz Makawa?
Yeah, 100%, mate. Like you say, I need to drop the featherweight, being pro, get some big lightweights. I'm obviously not the biggest, but yeah. Like you say, I take every fight that I get professionally as it is. Anyway, I train hard, train every day. Eat right. I see this is just a stepping stone, a step in my way for obviously the pro scene after. Need to get through Taz, and then that's when I started locking. Cut a bit weight down to featherweight, so I'm looking forward to it, mate. No, honestly, I'm really looking forward to it, man.
You know what you fought all over? We've got the Goliath belt there in front of you up in Scotland. You were fighting on Almighty down Leeds Bradford sort of way. You fought locally before. This fight really is on your doorstep. What would it mean for you, for your friends, your family, your followers to come out and really support you? You're a Northeast lad. It's going to be on the doorstep at the Fed in November. What would that mean to you to have that backing in, without obviously putting too much pressure on it, arguably the biggest fight of your career thus far?
Yeah, no, honestly, mate, it would. I hope everyone is coming. I know I've already got loads of people coming, to be honest, so it's obviously, it's really nice, so I don't need to travel all the way through the country and all that, so now at least I can get an early night out after. Instead of after o'clock in the morning. But no, mate, honestly, it'll mean the world. People come. Well, you cut that bit because people are coming, so. But no, it's nice to have it local, mate. Like you say, instead of travelling all the time and just right here, literally on my doorstep. I only live literally up the road. So, no, mate, it'll be good. I'm really happy to be here. So, yeah, I feel lucky, mate. I feel really lucky. It's a privilege, really.
Finally then.
Last
one. Prediction. You know how all the fighting talk interviews end. Can I get a prediction off you for how this fight goes?
Well, I think it'll be, or I want it to be, a round 1 knockout. So, but you can definitely expect a stoppage. I'm definitely coming for it. I'll be swinging like.
Thank you so much for that.
Nice one, mate.
All the best.
Thank you very much.